Lee, has Aston Villa called yet? Alright, I'll check the news. We have breaking news out of the Championship as Aston Villa appoint Jose Manuel Marti as the club's new manager. Now, the Spaniard has previously won promotion in Spain with Real Zaragoza and last season took Bournemouth into the Premier League before being sacked in October. At least it wasn't Steve Bruce. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 5, Episode 7 of Brentford as we follow in Dean Smith's footsteps. We'll be here for a little bit longer as we have not got the Aston Villa job yet again. This time it goes to Jose Luis Marti, and to be honest, at least this time they've given it to somebody worthwhile. He's a good manager, he's a decent coach. They're only paying him $7,500 a week, and I think this is maybe where we're falling down. I think it's a possibility that we're just maybe too good, and they can't afford us, basically. I don't know if they can get us out of Brentford. But it's a little bit of a disappointment. But anyway, so Marti is the new man. He did get Bournemouth promoted last season, as you just heard, before he then got sacked, if we go to milestones and landmarks, before he got sacked this year, which seems really harsh to be sacked in October, having got them promoted last season. He got relegated with West Ham. He did take Real Zaragoza out or into the league in Spain. He's also done it with Girona even longer ago. That's, 5 seasons ago. So he's got a little bit of history that suggests he can do a decent job there, so let's hope he does. And it might be a case of when Villa, if they ever get to the Premier League, maybe then there'll be a chance that we can take over. But for now, it is Jose Luis Marti that is the new Villa boss. Now, more news since last episode, and that is that we've had our youth intake preview. Not too much to get excited about here. There's a lot of wide players. There's one top prospect in the centre of midfield from Bedfont who has caught the eye. And other than that, don't expect too much, as it says down the bottom there. It's slightly disappointing at this point. We have spent a little bit of money on all the facilities, but it doesn't look like there's much coming through this year. Maybe one midfielder, and well, that's better than nothing, isn't it, I suppose. There is one game to catch you up on since last episode. That was our final Europa League group stage game. We hosted Feyenoord, so let's go see how we did in that one. Omar Soleil gave us the lead. James Garner picked out Jack Scott to get his first Brentford goal. And Scott Quinn intercepted a pass and played in Omar Nassari to make it 3-0 at half-time. And Dodi Lukebakio got a fourth in the second half. So it was a comfortable win, as you kind of would expect. Soleil, Scott, Nassari, and Lukebakio with the second half penalty. I did give Scott Quinn a game in midfield for this one, and he did okay. He set up Nassari wonderfully for his goal, though Nassari very close to offside, if not offside. We gave Monroe a game, as I think he played as the advanced playmaker. The only person that really disappointed, to be honest, was Vasi, playing sort of wide right there. But other than that, we did quite well. So quite happy with that. That, of course, puts us top of that Europa League group, which is wonderful, 6 from 6. And, of course, we won't know who we're playing now until after the first knockout round, because we'll get a bye into the second knockout round, having won that group. So yeah, updated the league table coming to this Leicester game. Now, Leicester are there or thereabouts. They're not a bad team. We do need to beat them, though, if we want to keep pace with the top 4. So the more traditional top 4 this season as well. So it's a big game on that front. And then, of course, we've got our quarterfinal. We'll go to Anfield to see if we can get ourselves into the Carabao Cup semi. We haven't won a major trophy with Brentford yet. Kind of looking at this now as a big opportunity to do just that. But let's have a quick look at what we're doing here against Leicester. They are a Ronald Koeman coach team. We are the favourites for the game. Historically, we've beaten them and we've drawn with them 5 times. So put the money on the draw, I would suspect. It is almost a favoured result. That is favoured? No, we're just favourites. Anyway, Ronald Koeman is their manager. Haven't seen him. Well, he's been at the Dutch job pretty much the entire time of this series. So no Barcelona for him in this world. But there we go. He's a decent enough manager, good coach, a balanced, direct style of play. He's been here for just on a year now. So he's more than comfortable on the job. We're expecting a sort of formation, Grealish. Hopefully he's not going to break my heart in this one. You can see they lost to Bournemouth. It's a very, very Bournemouth theme this episode so far, isn't it? 93rd minute goal. You can see defensively they're a little bit narrow, so we'll try and get down the outsides of them, play with wingers as opposed to inside forwards. There's all their other ins and outs from that game against Bournemouth. And this is the team that we are sending out. It is Pickford in goal. It's Michelotti, Pavlovic, Suisi, and Bogle as the back 4. It's Matteo, it's Mabry, and it is Rambleson in midfield. Dan goes as the right winger. Ndedi did have a knock, so he's not quite ready to get 90 minutes for this one. Hudson-Odoi goes down the left, up goes up top. Let's go. So everybody is lining up as expected. The Ox is in there as well. Naby Keita, Wilfred Ndidi. I'm assuming that's not Fernando Torres. Martial. So this is a good, or certainly on paper, a good Leicester side. All right, what do we say? Bowen says pick up where they left off. Do we say enjoy the match today? I don't need... All right, keep it going, boys. Keep it going. Some calm, we have faith, and let's get out there. And here we go. Here we go. Now, while we're waiting for the game to get underway, I did just want to quickly mention, there's a link in the description. I did start a merchandise store thing with Teespring. The reason I did it is basically because I wanted to get some stuff made for myself, and I figured this way, if anybody else wants stuff, it's there. So there's not too much up there just now. But if you have any ideas, more the reason for mentioning is if you have any ideas of stuff that you'd like to see, that you think it'd be sort of a bit witty or funny on a t-shirt, that's sort of to do with the channel. Oh, and that's not the start. And Grealish does break my heart. Jack, come on, mate. What is that? And we are 1-0 down. Just like that. 3rd minute of the game. Not the best defence we've ever seen, to be honest, but cross comes in, it's blocked away. Too much space there. Knocked down from Martial. Grealish. Matteo, the guy in the blue shirt, mate. Stand on him. A bit closer, please. And that's not the start that we wanted. Grealish now to knock in a corner. But yeah, any suggestions, by all means, just let me know in the comments or on Discord. Link to the Discord in the description as well. We'd all be greatly appreciated. Here we go. Michelotti can't stop the cross coming in. Suisi brings it down. Can we get... When this isn't working, is it? Already we can see this isn't working. They're pinging it around us like it's... that's not working at all. All right. 8 minutes in and we're 2-0 down. What do we do to change this? I suggest we just need to get on the ball, which we haven't done as of yet. Let's try a calm down shout, maybe. Are we defending a little bit too narrow, perhaps? They got on the outside of us there, maybe a little bit too easily. So let's try that. Let's go put some pressure on them as well. I mean, it's hard to say if it's what we're doing is not working with an attacking sense, because we haven't. When we're 10 minutes in, we haven't seen the ball as of yet. Here we go. Now we've got a little bit of a comeback going on now in terms of possession and whatnot. Let's give it a get creative and see if we can start and turn this around. If we can get a goal back, then that's not a bad thing. But yeah, we don't look particularly good, do we? We don't look particularly good. Haven't seen a highlight as of yet. Here we go. Is this the one? If we can get a goal back before half-time, and then we're still got a chance of taking something from this game. Bogle and Matteo exchange passes. Rambleson for Dan. What can Dan do? He goes out for Bogle. I'm looking at this and thinking maybe we should be exploiting the middle, not the flanks. Mabry with a little bit of space. He gets a cross in. Back post, it's headed away. And here come Leicester City again. And can we put some pressure on them there and win that ball? No, we cannot. We win it. Oh, Michelotti, bring it down, mate. It's not the first time we've seen him do that. There's no one anywhere near him. And he's headed it straight to Leicester City. Unbelievable. Is there something in this half for us? Doesn't look like there is. That's not been great, has it? Alright, so what do we say to that? That's maybe assertive. I expect better second half, boys. Pavlovic, we need to see more from you. We definitely improved when, defensively anyway, when we made those, we put a bit more pressure on them. So that's a positive. What didn't improve necessarily was attacking. So let's maybe go with the inside forwards. Let's just make sure that we're going to defend the same way. And again, just see if we can get ourselves back into this game. Yeah. All right. Come on, boys. Come on. Anxious and nervous and all those things that you don't want to see. Hudson-Odoi's not having a good game over there on the left, is he? Let's give it a no pressure, perhaps. We've got anxious and nervous wingers, which isn't great. It's one of these. If we can get a goal, a 2-1, we're right back into it. But as things stand right now, we don't really look like doing that. Here we go with Michelotti. He gets a nice ball down the line for Hudson-Odoi. Can he get a cross in? He goes infield for Mabry. Maybe goes back to Madio, to Rambleson. Rambleson, look at the overlap. There it is for Bogle. Come on, mate. Bit of quality here. Bit of quality. There it is. It's down. It's Dan. And Dan sticks it in. Hudson-Odoi with a beautiful knockdown. Wonderful stuff from Hudson-Odoi. And Dan sticks away his chance like he can do at times. Wonderful stuff. Let's tell him to concentrate. Let's go and get a second goal now, boys. That was very, very nice football. Look at that knockdown from Hudson-Odoi. And Dan straight through Nick Pope. I'm assuming it's Nick Pope. And, yeah, well, there we go. That's much better, boys. Much, much better. Let's go attacking. Can we go and get this second goal now, please? Demand more. Hudson-Odoi still looking anxious and nervous there. We've got a free kick to defend here. Do we take off up for Nassari? Fete up, we haven't seen him yet, have we? Do we maybe tweak his role a little bit? Let's try a complete forward. See if we can get him involved a bit more. Grealish with a free kick in. That is over the bar from Dean. And well, let's see if we're going to pay a price for a horrible start. All right, well, let's try Nassari out there on the left. Hudson-Odoi is looking anxious and nervous. So we'll do that. Let's try Farai for Mabry as well. For Mabry. Is there anybody else? Michelotti hasn't had a great game, but I trust him a little bit more than Hickey right now, to be honest. Can we go and get ourselves a late equalising goal here? Come on, boys. We've paid a price for a terrible start. 2 goals, in the opening 10 minutes, and Jack Grealish has run the show, and he has broken my heart. Unbelievable. Boys, that's a really, really disappointing result. We'll say one of those days. So Brentford made Taru miss chances. That is so disappointing. The opening 10 minutes absolutely killed us. We are 4 points back of Champions League football now. We've dropped down another spot. Arsenal have won their game. And there we go. Anyway, guys, wait right there. We'll be back for Liverpool and the Carabao Cup next. Let's hope we can get a good response in that one. Okay, welcome back. Here we go at Anfield, ready for the Carabao Cup quarterfinals. We're not the favourites for this one. We have beaten Liverpool twice. We've also lost to them 5 times, so so there we go. Anyway, they're a Pep Guardiola coached side these days, and we know he is one of the gods of football, really, isn't he? So it's going to be tough. They're in a passing, adventurous style of play, or Guardiola, as we know. You can see here they beat Watford last time out, a 9-man Watford. We can see the way that they were lining up. This is how we're expecting them to play against us. We can see they're very, very spread out. We're going to hopefully start with inside forwards today and make the most of that. And you can see their passing networks and their key passes as well. Now, this is a team that we're sending out. We've had to make changes just due to match fatigue. Players, and I always feel like they don't play well anyway. So Pickford goes in goal. Michelotti, McKenna, Soleil, Bogle as an inverted wing-back. It's Garner, Farai, and Munro. They've done really well in Europe. Let's see how they can do in the Carabao Cup here. Ndedi as a winger on support, so hopefully he'll stay wide, open up some space in field there for Bogle. Now, my concern is with the Mazzella there. Will it get a bit crowded? But we'll see how that goes. Hudson-Odoi goes on the left. It's Nassari up top. Let's go. So everybody's lining up as expected. Now, they don't have their first choice goalkeeper. They do have Kai Havertz. I think maybe they've done a little bit like us. It's not first choice, but it's not necessarily second choice either. They had Salah and Mane on the bench. So yeah, we'll see how we get on here. Now, there's a new name on the bench as well, Schoenbachler. I'll show you him when we get into the game. He's really starting to develop nicely, so I got him on the bench, and we might try and see it. We owe Liverpool for revenge. Let's try that. Some calm, we have faith. Yeah, so we might try and get him on the field. I'll show you why in a second here. Actually, no, you know what? We'll do it now so I don't forget. He is developing all of a sudden very, very nicely indeed. Now, he's a very, very high potential player, so I'm hoping... if we need him, he could be there, and he just might be a difference maker for us. Now, and because he's not registered in the Europa League squad, he's not registered in the Premier League squad, so our only chance to play him really is in the cup competition. So, yeah, ideally we wouldn't be playing him. Well, we won't need him against Liverpool, but we'll see how we go here. Well, already we're doing much, much better than we did against Leicester, but are we about to concede from a corner? Corner comes in. It's headed away by Nassari. Sola goes to pick it up. Can we win this ball back, please, boys? Decent pressure on them. Well, we have won it back with Nassari. We've got 3-on-2 here. Can Nassari pick a pass? No, he can't. Oh, Omar. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. And we're 1-0 down. Omar Nassari gets caught in possession. I mean, it's a good tackle, and it is kind of unlucky it went straight to Kai Havertz, but in over the top. Pickford's, I mean, not really much of a chance there, is he? And we're 1-0 down. Just like that. Come on, boys. Let's demand a little bit more. And we have another Liverpool highlight. Can we win this back? Hudson-Odoi's done his best there. Can't quite come away with possession, though. Crossfield pass. We can't win that. We do now with Michelotti to Soleil. He gets it wide out there to Hudson-Odoi. All right, is this a chance on the break? Where's Nassari? Who's at the back post? He goes past one, Hudson-Odoi. He goes past two, Hudson-Odoi. It's blocked to Nassari, and Nassari sticks it away. It's 1-1. What a run that was from Callum Hudson-Odoi. He would not be stopped. He was not stopped. And it is 1-1 as he finds Omar Nassari in front of goal. And Omar Nassari, a sixth of the season for him now. He's just starting to find his feet. A little bit of luck there, perhaps. A little bit of luck for us, and it's 1-1. We deserved that luck, though, after their goal, because that was, I think, also quite unlucky. Nassari, though, this time takes his chance, and, well, this is much better. Here we go with a throw. Bogle to take. He gets it into Nassari, down to Munro. Munro, it's a bit of a stuff up there. Munro has it. Can he find a partner? He can! A partner. A teammate. And Garner shoots just wide. We've seen Garner smash those in before as well, haven't we? Let's give it a get creative. We've come back into this game. Ndedi has himself a booking now as well. We haven't seen too much from Ndedi yet. But that's okay. Let's try to demand more, perhaps. Michelotti's not having the best game out there on the left. He was one of the match fatigue players. To be honest, I don't trust Hickey. I think it was in the league game. It might have even been against Liverpool when I played Hickey, and he got himself sent off. And I don't really trust him now. It's time for everyone to dig in. Let's try that. The problem as well with Hickey is that he's unhappy because we didn't put him in the Europa League squad. So I think he's one of these players that's sulking because he's unhappy. He's not sort of getting on with things. So that doesn't help. But that is arguably my fault for not picking him in the Europa League squad. We just can't pick everybody, basically. Let's keep going with the calm we have faith. The calm we have faith. And, well, I mean, they only really had one or two chances very early in the half there. So if we can keep it going, tell them to get creative. If we can keep that defensive effort going, Michelotti, I'm going to have to take him off. I think he's only playing a 6-4. Neither fullback's playing well. So that tends to sometimes tell a story, doesn't it? Do we maybe look to exploit the middle and see if we can find them in a little bit more space, doing it that way. Let's try a demand more. I still don't. Michelotti, I can't. Hickey comes on. Am I going to live to regret that? Quite possibly. Munro's not having the best game. Let's get Özbakler on. I just have a feeling about Özbakler today. And see if he can be a difference maker for us. We'll keep a sub up our sleeve as well, just in case we need it. Pickford with a goal kick. Good ball there to find Bogle. Now, what can he do? He should have Ndedi with him there somewhere. He goes infield for Özbakler. It's there for Farai. There's a good ball for Bogle. Bogle, can he get past his man? He can. Jayden Bogle! Oh, we've seen him score a number of goals like that in his time at Brentford. But on this occasion, straight to the goalkeeper's arms. Come on, boys. Demand more. This game is very definitely there for us. Hudson-Odoi's looking a little bit tired. Do we bring Dan on, who was another of those match fatigue players? Let's give it a get creative. Here we go. Farai with a corner. Can he find someone at the back post that's headed away? Özbakler's there. What can he do? He finds McKenna. McKenna goes past his man. How's he done that? It's a centre-back. There's Özbakler. Or Showbakler, whatever his name is. Have it, mate. He goes back to McKenna. McKenna, do something wonderful. He turns. It's a wonderful ball for Hudson-Odoi. It's still there, and Hudson-Odoi may have been offside. He was. And Liverpool have a free kick. It is the 89th minute. It would be... Oh, Jesus Christ. That's too easy. Pickford's there to save us on this occasion, but too easy, wasn't it? Now, do we go straight to penalties? We do. Oh, we do. And we don't really have any penalty takers on the field. Come on, Pickford. Channel that Merseyside derby spirit. Can he make a save to start us off? That would be wonderful. No, he can't. Kai Havertz sticks his chance away. It's James Garner. He did have that one chance, didn't he? At this end as well. He couldn't find the back of the net that time. This time he can. James Garner makes it 1-1. All right, it's Mane against Pickford. Come on, Jordan. Come on, Jordan. You've got this, mate. You've got this. No, he doesn't. Mane makes it 2-1 to Liverpool. It's Manuel Ferrari. Had a bit of a quiet game. Didn't see too much from him. Now's his chance to make a mark. Ferrari. Good penalty. Just had enough elevation to get it over the goalkeeper. It is this guy, Nokyalu. Come on, Jordan. Come on, mate. Pickford. No, he's not getting anywhere near him, is he? He doesn't look like he's going to save anything. It's Nassari. He's already got the goal for us once today. Can he go and stick in another one? Come on, Omar. Oh, I've got a bad feeling. Nassari. Oh, it's saved. It's a good save as well. It's their goal scorer now, Leandro. Let's hope that it's not a good day. If you scored in the 90 minutes, no less, score a penalty, Everton. That's the rule. And we are down to our final chance. It's 4-2 Liverpool. We need to score. They need to miss, and it's Aaron Hickey. All right, Aaron, come on, mate. Show me that I should have a little bit more faith in you, please. Come on. Even if this goes in, of course, Pickford will need to pull off a save. But, I mean, you'd rather they go through scoring than we go through missing. Aaron Hickey, he does stick it in. All right, well done, mate. And this is it. It all comes down to this, more or less. If this goes in, we are done. And the goal that we conceded was so stupid as well. It's going to be a really, really frustrating one. Positives is as I prepare to lose, we've come to Anfield and we've taken a point. So that's positive. It's Harvey Elliott to take it against Jordan Pickford. Come on, Jordan. We pay you a lot of money to save, mate. And he can't. And that is our Carabao Cup run over as we go down on penalties 4-3, 5-3 in the end. But there we go. It was just a silly goal to concede, really, wasn't it? I can't really get past the... Yeah, unlucky, boys. It wasn't too bad. So a bit of a disappointing episode, really, wasn't it? 2 losses, although be it one of them on... one of them on penalties. Upbeat Nassari will step up again. You're fine, mate. You're fine. We've got the England manager looking at Pickford, Bogle, Garner and Hudson-Odoi. You would have liked what he saw from those boys, I think, for the most part. Maybe not Pickford in a penalty shootout. But guys, that is it for today. It hasn't really gone to plan, so sorry for that. But if you have enjoyed it, and if you haven't, just hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And we'll be back next time for the festive fixtures. And we have a very, very tough festive fixtures against Arsenal away and Chelsea at home. Now, I'd go as far as to say, looking at the league table against 4th and 5th, it's almost season defining. If we were to lose those 2 games, then suddenly there's a very big gap to the top 4. And we're really relying on the Europa League to get into the Champions League again. So it's going to be a big, big festive fixtures. So I look forward to that already as I get a little bit nervous just thinking about it. But we'll be back then, guys. I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.